Well, we made it, and we're starting to see some light peek out over the clouds.
Today we woke up at about 3:30, but we're heading out about 4 o'clock to go see
Haleakala sunrise. And my question is, who on earth decides on their vacation to wake up at 3:30?
So we're really excited. I'm really excited. I think Em's not happy because sunrise isn't until 6:30. So I think if it was like sunrise is now, she would be fine.
Yeah.
Can't see it on camera, but there's a lot of stars up there. You can see the moon though.
For the real Haleakala enthusiasts out there, we're definitely leaving later than we should. Everything I read says leaves no later than 3:30, but that math just doesn't add up to me because sunrise is at 6:15 and it only takes like an hour, hour and a half to get there, so.
For a lot of our adventures with the RV, sunrises were no big deal because you could drive wherever you wanted, and then as long as you had a place to park that they weren't going to kick you out of, you could go and sleep for a couple hours right there. That was honestly, I think, my favorite part about RVing is no matter where you were, you could sleep and you could eat.
So with Haleakala, they recently made a new rule that you have to get a permit for sunrise, which is really smart to help control the number of people who are there. And I heard that they sell out pretty fast. I think we got this about a month or maybe 6 weeks in advance and it was no issue, but I guess if you get closer to the date when you're thinking, oh, Tuesday might be a good day to go to Haleakala, maybe there's not as many ones available.
It's following our location and it will pause talking until we get to the next spot. And I'm like, this is voodoo or something.
We'll get a close-up view of eucalyptus trees in groves. Eucalyptus is an introduced species to Maui. They're not native.
It literally is starting perfectly on where we're going. I've never even had, even like at Disney they don't have that.
We aren't even in the national park yet and this is a little zigzaggy. Good thing we don't have an RV right now.
It's a little chilly. It like literally walking out, the humidity outside like the apartment, it actually feels kind of warm and good. But going up in elevation, it's starting to get a little chilly. Good morning.
Morning. See your reservation. Enjoy, you guys.
Thank you.
You can't see it, but there are weaving red lights the whole way up this mountain. And here I thought like we were pretty close to the top, but we get up to like 10,000 feet.
So this app really knows you well. Not only does it know your location and place, but it knows if you gotta go to the bathroom. Because it goes, here's a visitor center. Don't stop unless you desperately need a bathroom. I was like, that's me! So I rushed in there and Em goes, it's okay. We can wake up at 3:30 just so you can go to the bathroom. This is our first view.
It's a little cold, but it's really pretty.
The clouds.
I double talked Daria to you. I called up Pope.
That thing isn't true. So there are a few things that Em loves better than waking up and then waiting. And then
cold.
I'm cold. But apparently we weren't the only people this morning that had the same idea. So everybody's huddled down there, but there's a little trail that comes out here. So I don't think that it's as good a view, but we're gonna see if there's a way to get a view away from the people and still see the clouds. As far as the clouds go, it's pretty impressive to be up here and see all the clouds. I'm glad that Emmy got the permit.
Well, we made it, and we're starting to see some light peek out over the clouds. It's a beautiful view. A little chilly, my nose is running, but we're in a great spot. I would even venture to say it's worth 8:30 a.m. wake up. Start recording this.
It's pretty cool watching the sunrise, but it's a little weird watching it 6 hours later than what would we be seeing it in the East Coast. I think that shorts might have been a bad choice. So this is the path that we couldn't see when we were recording on the way up. You may not see the clouds as well, but I think you see the sun better. And there's far less people than the hundreds of people. We probably would have been like 6 people deep.
Yeah, I'd
like this for the sunrise.
I'd had this idea to walk up further up the path, and it was well worth it. I was a little grumpy grumps this morning, but it was well worth the 3:30 a.m. wake up, and definitely a beautiful view. You can join an organized tour for transportation up here, and sometimes I totally think tours are worth it, but in this case, if you have a rental car and you're okay with driving on some really windy roads, it's pretty easy to do. Well, I can't speak for the drivers because I wasn't driving, but it's fairly easy to do yourself, and you can save money from having to do a tour. The tours I saw for that do include like breakfast and hot chocolate. That would be really nice. But
you could also go to the grocery store and buy a $3 cup of hot chocolate. Put it in a thermos. You could buy your own thermos here.
And this is the reason I really wouldn't want to do a tour is I saw that they leave at like really pretty early hours, like depending on what hotel you're staying at. I think some pickups were like 2:30, 3, and we left at a little past 4, so I had to get some more sleep, save my money. I think someone's ready to get out of their parking spot.
That guy's got a Peak Design backpack.
I've been a little obsessed with good quality backpacks and sportswear lately.
That's a problem. Fortunately, I haven't bought anything.
Does it amazing? Oh, no compliment. He said I'm complimenting.
She does the weirdest things of complimenting, especially when she's recording. She'll be like, he's the most amazing person. I just like he's so kind and caring, and we've enacted a no compliment policy. Look, this is, if you join a tour, you can wear a blue matching coat. Or you can go to the store and buy one for $3. Look, she's part of the group.
I got my blue coat.
She found her people.
I'm not too excited about finding my people.
Watch as she blends into the natural habitat.
We just walked down the path and saw the viewpoint from where everyone else was looking, and in front of everyone he goes, yeah, I liked our viewpoint better.
Okay, here's the parking lot. There's hundreds of people crammed in here, so we would have been standing about 6 rows back, seeing this with the people and the rest.
Like this, with the head in the front.
Good view. But if you just walk like probably a quarter of a mile, there's only about 20 people up there. This is actually very gradual though. Like, they could have made this a lot steeper, but they just made it like a ton of switchbacks. And it's wide turns. I give them an A.
We're still switchback in here, and HUD has the unique challenge of driving and peeling an orange. And why am I not doing it for him? I don't know.
You don't want to get your hands sticky, I bet that's it.
But you know what, the one thing I love about him? He's a great driver at orange peeler.
No compliment. She was singing this song I've never heard of, and she just is singing it quietly to herself, and she's going McDonald's.
It's a song.
Wait, but it's a little weird.
Everyone learned this song.
It's a little weird when you just hear someone in the car sit next to you going McDonald's, Kentucky
Fried chicken and a pizza.
I've never heard this song ever before.
Well, you should learn it because you
somebody
love
was hungry.
McDonald's. McDonald's. I type in a pizza. I spelled pizza wrong, but Pizza Hut, Kentucky Fried Chicken, and a Pizza Hut comes up as the first YouTube search.
Yeah. I think. Are you sure that's not because
Pizza
it
Hut
knows
song.
you?
This thing got 1.9 million views. Clearly, people know it.
What? That's different than what you were singing.
Oh, it's a little different. I like mine better.
I like this song, but I think the main problem with it is they sold out way too hard. they need to mask their promo a little bit. Yum Brand came to them and was like, hey, we got a deal. They're like, you know what?
Oh, there's more! Taco Bell and Burger King.
Best thing about this conversation is that it's basically just a time lapse of me biting the peel off of this orange.
I'm running out of time, every day goes by so fast. And every moment counts, baby, I don't wanna miss a thing.